The white and gold dress, or blue and black dress, depending on how you might see it, took the internet by storm in 2015. People became baffled that the dress was perceived differently by different people, and they took their opinions to Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, and any other social media site around, as over 39 million people have viewed the original BuzzFeed post. Although the dress was confirmed as black and blue, there is still much speculation that surrounds the dress today. In 2015, famous news anchor Brian Williams was removed from the NBC Nightly News for fabricating stories of his time covering the war in Iraq. He was later replaced by Lester Holt, and Brian Williams ended up moving to sister network MSNBC. Although the punishment may seem harsh, he did break the strict policies of the job, and the punishment was considered fair, and he is even being given a second chance to gain back the trust of the people. Silento's Watch Me was met with mixed reviews. Regardless, it became an incredibly popular song in 2015. It peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Top 100 and spent 18 consecutive weeks in the top 10. The music video has racked up over 500 million views on YouTube and continues to grow. The song was popular for its dance and the combination of the two moves, the whip and the nene. In March, Zayn Malik left the incredibly popular boy band One Direction. He said he left because he wanted to be a 22-year-old who was able to relax and have a private time out of the spotlight. The announcement created massive panic about the future of One Direction as the five were reduced to four. However, One Direction is continuing their massive success even without Zayn. Their new album, Made in the AM, debuted at number 1 in the UK Albums Chart and number 2 on the Billboard Top 200 with 402,000 first week sales. There were many late night switches in 2015. The most notable switch, however, was when David Letterman left late night after 33 years of hosting it to Stephen Colbert, who continues to have a success in the show. This meant that Stephen Colbert left his spot on Comedy Central and was replaced by Larry Wilmore, which follows The Daily Show. Speaking of The Daily Show, Jon Stewart left his position in the hands of Trevor Noah. 2015 was really a year of musical chairs in the late night television network. In July, the U.S. women's national team won the World Cup in a game of revenge against rivals Japan, who had beat them in 2011 in the World Cup finals. Carly Lloyd scored 2 goals in the first 5 minutes and finished her hat-trick off with a strike from half-field. Japan did their best to mount a comeback, but the U.S. proved too strong, winning 5-2. The win was the third for the U.S. as they continued their success by never placing outside of the top 3 in Women's World Cup history. In June, Donald Trump formally announced his run for the President of the United States. Starting as a joke to some, many had a hard time believing he would actually stand a chance. As Trump's candidacy progressed, it appeared as though he was to be taken seriously, rising to the top of many polls. He has been at the top of headlines and at the center of controversy because of his statements against foreigners and his plans for presidency, like building a wall between US and Mexico and refusing Muslims into America. After her 3-year hiatus, Adele came back stronger than ever. Her record-breaking album, 25, had the greatest single sales week in music history. The British star's return created massive hysteria among the fans that had waited so long. Her song Hello has generated many memes and jokes and has already gained over 800 million views on YouTube. Caitlyn Jenner, formerly known as Bruce Jenner, an Olympic gold medalist, revealed her identity in 2015, making it one of the biggest stories of the year. In early June, Vanity Fair released a cover with Caitlyn Jenner on it, and it immediately became the number 1 trending topic on Twitter and Facebook, and brought more than 900 million visitors to the site in one day. Later followed the awards and reality TV show, as well as controversy. Regardless, she is leading the way to make a change in transgender acceptance. 10 years after the last Star Wars film, the 7th episode in the series was announced, titled Star Wars: The Force Awakens. The film is directed by J.J. Abrams and is the first film in the Star Wars sequel. The first trailer was released in October, and ever since the announcement of the film, there's been massive hype surrounding it. The film was released on December 18th and has received good reviews from fans and critics alike. It received sales unseen before, breaking many box office records, including the highest grossing worldwide opening of all time and the fastest movie to reach $1 billion. Within 10 days, it was the 15th highest grossing movie of all time.